Hello and welcome to another episode of Put Me in Coach on episode 59, Diamondbacks versus Dodgers, Game 1. So starting lineup of today, Marte is back to playing second base. And then Pavin Smith is back from the IL playing DH. That's good to see him and stuff. Gabriel Marino playing catcher. And then Jorge Barrosa playing center field and Tommy Troy playing left field. So, fortunately enough, this is the time enough of not seeing Ryan Wolfsmith not in the lineup anymore and stuff. I think of, people are coming back and stuff. I think he will have some more chance later on and stuff. But just today, I think you got to take a break and stuff. Jose Fernandez also came into DH for Pavin Smith later on and stuff. He also became DH in the top of the 8th, and then Ryan Wolfsmith actually came in to play left field in top of the 9th. Just looking at the stats at the lineups and stuff, it's actually pretty good. I would definitely say I would say 70 out of 50 in a way enough. The only person did really well is Tommy Troy and stuff. The rest, Nolan Arenado, Corbin, Carroll, Marte, they all did great, and the rest just didn't do so well and stuff. Gotta understand enough of, we're playing the Dodgers, so, one of the best teams out there, especially back-to-back winners and stuff. Not the hottest team in the NL and also just Major League Baseball and stuff, but they're still, pretty solid team overall. We're going to go pitching here and stuff. Eduardo Rodriguez for the starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks. He went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, struck out 3, walked 1, gave up 1 run. So it's pretty good enough of giving only 1 run, especially the Dodgers. It's pretty tough. So good for him. There's a little here and there and stuff, but giving only 1 run, and it's not even that bad and stuff. So that's pretty much that. The Dodgers starting pitcher today was Emmett Sheeman. Or Shahan or something. He went 7 innings, gave up 3 hits, struck 3, walked none, and gave up 2 runs. So I think he also did pretty good of going out there more of enough than Rodriguez did. Surprising enough of a little bit of range here and there with the strikeouts and stuff, but gave him more runs. So it's more of surprising from that and stuff. I guess he was pretty doing good in the beginning, and then again at the end, I think he got a little tired at the end and stuff. So those things happens. And then bullpen for the Diamondbacks, Taylor Clark, Brian Garcia, and Paul Sewell for the save. So good to see them and giving none runs. Bullpen's doing good. We're going to go scoring right now and stuff. I kind of did dial it down a little bit, not saying about all the scores and stuff. There's not really too much scoring in this game, but if I'm looking at my notes and stuff, there's mostly just Diamondbacks overall and stuff. So that's currently enough of, I'm not going to talk about on the Dodgers score because it's going to, again, it's lame because it's just a sac fly, basically that. Tommy Troy hitting his first career home run as a Diamondbacks with the sole home run to tie the game up in the bottom of the 6th. Good for him and stuff. I'm hoping enough that we would see Ryan Wolfsmith as well and stuff. So we'll look to see it from that. Nolan Arenado with a solo home run to make it 2-1, bottom of the 7th. And then Kento Marte with a 2 home run to make it 4-1, bottom of the 8th. That is the final score, 4-1. Finally beating the Dodgers overall by getting swept by them from the first series we played. making our record 32-27. So we're getting back into that routine, hopefully, if we can keep winning and stuff. So I get enough of we're playing the Dodgers and stuff, but um, we gotta play this every single time and stuff. Doesn't matter of who's pitching, who's playing us and stuff. We just gotta go out there and dominate. The progress and stuff. I like the batting wise enough. It's cool. We're seeing home runs here and there. That's cool. And we're doing it against the Dodgers. The most biggest rival in our division in some ways and stuff. And so yeah, I thinking. We have a little negative in offense a little bit, but we like to see more. These are the typical things here and there will absolutely help the team much better of enough if we can have everybody hack at the ball and get a base hit and help contribute to the team and stuff. So there's just a little bit of that. That's what we need to really work on. I think in offense we're still need to work on and stuff. So I think that's the most biggest thing we need to improve a lot and stuff. Pitching wise, enough. I think in pitching is just doing so well. Giving up only one run, just from Rodriguez and stuff, and bullpen just solid zeros and stuff. This is the way enough of if we win games like this way enough, especially against the Dodgers. Like heck yeah, like let's do this. I wish we would do the same thing with the Mariners, but I guess the Mariners got the best of luck on us and stuff. But things happen in some ways and stuff. But if they can keep playing this like against the Dodgers, you're gonna see the Diamondbacks winning more games than ever and stuff. So that's a good sign overall and stuff. So hopefully. Enough for us to make some progress here and there and stuff. So the only thing what I would like to see more offense a little bit, just a little bit. Just not. We did good today and stuff, but you never know. Dutcher's still a good team overall and stuff. But yeah, we just need to have some offense, really really good offense and then pitching is doing good, so let's just keep going with it and stuff. MVP for today is going to be the person getting his first career home run. It's going to be Tommy Troy. This is going to be his first MVP on this podcast, so good for him. He deserved it. He went 2 for 3, I think. I believe, 2 for 3, so not that bad. He's the only person got 2 hits in the game. So I was thinking of giving Ketel Marte because of the 2 home run, but fortunately enough, I realized Tommy Troy deserved it in some ways and stuff. So good for him. Hopefully we can win tomorrow. That'd be great because that'd be a great start for us to get some loaded and stuff because we could absolutely lose 3 in a row and lose the game. Lose the series over them, or we split with the Dodgers. Enough of if we do lose tomorrow or win tomorrow and stuff, or the rest of the other games as well. So we're hoping enough of they keep improving more and do more successful on the against the Dodgers. I meant to say, and stuff. So. That's pretty much of that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.